cutting in the Coliseum.
It's difficult.
Yeah, so you have to really play with that schedule on what you can and can't do.
Mm-hmm. How much, and if you don't want to answer it, that's fine, but fuck it, I'm going to ask it. How much of the commission that comes out of Western Bloodstock go back to the cutting fraternity or purses or any of that? Is there
half of it?
Half of it. So what is the commission of Western Bloodstock to put a horse in the sale?
8%.
8%. So 4% goes back to the Cutting Association.
Yes.
4% goes to Western Bloodstock. Okay, I often wondered that.
And Western Bloodstock pays all the expenses out of their 4%.
They do, right? Okay. So this is a very big financial important thing for the NCHA to have this sale. Correct?
Absolutely. I mean,
do you have an idea of how much of their budget comes from that sale? Half of it? A third of it? Do you have any idea?
I don't know what the percentage is, but it's. I do know, and this is since Jay's been there, but they've taken all of the money they make from the sales now goes directly to the purses.
That's awesome.
It used to not be that way, and that's why the purses have grown the way they have, and that's a great thing that Jay's gotten done.
Yeah,
it's because those sales are very important to the association.
He's pretty innovative, that guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He's extremely innovative. Me and Jay laugh. I actually interviewed him many years ago to be one of my marketing managers, and I can't remember why we didn't hire him, but he was a hell of a hand. We joke about it all the time, but he's a smart motherfucker. He really is.
He's very smart. He comes up with some ideas and can get it done.
Yes, and he doesn't just do the traditional boring shit.
Nope.
That's, to me, one of my biggest complaints about the equine industry as a whole. I'm not saying just cutting or reining or cow horse, but as a whole, tradition is important because it shows the values of where the sports came from. But sometimes people get so stuck on tradition, they can't change to save themselves.
No.
They can't change to look outside the box. You know what I mean? I remember, just like even the cow horse fraternity moving from Reno to Fort Worth, how many people pitched a fucking fit about that and threw their hat on the ground and threw their fucking sucker on the ground, and this is a West Coast deal and it's going to fuck the whole thing. The cow horse has done nothing but flourish since it's moved to Fort Worth, hasn't it?
Yes.
You know what I mean? They just get so stuck in their ways that it's got to be a West Coast sport. It was always done in Reno. Now look how big it is.
And you have to change with the times.
You do.
If you stay in the past, you're never going to grow.
Yes. It doesn't mean you have to abandon tradition, but sure as shit, get outside the box. That's what Jay does. And sure, he gets his fair share of haters for it, but that's what makes him good too.
Well, my grandmother always said, as long as they're talking about you, you're doing something right.
That's exactly right. That's
the way I look at it.
I love that. So, so you took over the sale how many years ago now?